Hey, I'd like to say happy Halloween. This is a video just kind of threw together for Halloween. I hope you enjoy it. I used some gameplay footage that I recorded and some other footage by these guys. Thank you. At Christmas, we got all kinds of songs to put us in the mood for the holidays. But Halloween always seems to be left in the dust. Times like these I remember as a kid whenever I got this MP3 player in like 2004. It's this one right here. It runs on a single AAA battery and holds over 300 songs. After receiving this present, my mom logs right onto Morpheus and says,
"Tim, what kind of songs do you want on your MP3 player?"
And me being a 90s video game addict in love with a certain Blue Hedgehog franchise, I said,
"I want the Pumpkin Hill song."
After a couple of hours, I had just a few songs on my little Walkman, and I was walking around the neighborhood bobbing my head to some Hunted P manifesting some Knuckles vibes. Other than thanking God every day that I'm not Chris Chan, I really do think that Sega captures a good spooky vibe that really makes me think to myself, yo, it's Halloween, man, when I hear bits and pieces from these soundtracks from over the years. A Ghost's Pumpkin Soup is a staple classic. Anyone who's played Sonic Adventure 2 knows this track, and I haven't met anyone who hates it. Yeah, its lyrics are cheesy, but it's really charming. Sometimes you just gotta take the good with the bad. I'm no lyrical genius myself, but I'm sure that it's not easy to make a cartoon character rap sound unironic whenever it's just not that deep. I mean, just look at those shoes and tell me you can't rap about ghosts and a hoe bag thief. Even the level design kinda screams Halloween. They're just pumpkins everywhere. Got pumpkins on a train, pumpkins on a mountain, mountains on a pumpkin, pumpkins in a skybox. They're everywhere. Moving into the Sonic Heroes part of the video,
Hell no, man.
we have these two tracks. The first being Hang Castle. This track accompanies a giant castle with unfriendly stones, menacing blue ghostly flames, complete with a large moon in the sky. Oh, and the level flips upside down, which also has a slightly different arrangement of music for the inverted sections of the level, which is kinda sick. If only you could enjoy any of the music in this game without constantly being interrupted by stupid little quips from Blue Boy and pals.
We're turning upside down again!
Normal now! There's that switch again!
Let's leave it to Sonic!
With that being said, this is probably a track that you have to listen to on its own by looking it up on YouTube or something. Because throughout the level, there are several switches that invert the level and you're always constantly touching them, so you're going from upside down to right side up over and over again, switching the tracks, making it to where you can't hear the whole track at one time. However, the track is a total Halloween bop. You could throw this in on a Halloween themed party and it would fit right in. The other track from Sonic Heroes is Mystic Mansion. This track starts off really menacing with its mechanical underbelly and a tolling bell. And then the drop happens and it turns the track into an electronic rock and roll sesh. I love the little ghosty voice instrument that sounds like it's falling deeper and deeper into the hallways of the mansion. I can't help but smile whenever I think about how the ghost might be spiraling down a hallway singing, getting further and further away. In a whimsical kind of way. It's not really spooky. He's full of whimsy. I really do think people would remember Sonic Heroes a bit better if the tracks weren't constantly interrupted by switching your character or literally any other action you perform. The quips get really annoying, so I don't really have much to say about this. It's really just checking off all the boxes for what I consider a fun Halloween theme that Sega really gets. Switching up games here for the last one, every time I hear the song, it brings me way back to a specific time in high school, and I remember scrambling out of class and straight onto the bus, excited to dash to the door and log on to my favorite MMO to hear this. Phantasy Star Universe was like my favorite game in the 2010s, and seeing as how they had a holiday event based around my favorite holiday, it was pretty fucking sick. With how good the music was, it was just a cherry on top. The glaze of the donut, the cream of the crop. I don't really know instruments all that well, so you'll have to forgive me, but the noises that squirt out of this track are kinda delicious. The song itself has these fun, big, bassy drums with these very light leading vibraphone-esque noises, complete with a little ghosty singing theremin noise. There's also this little screechy, meowing cat noise that I just can't get enough of. Halloween to me was always supposed to be fun, and the song definitely captures it. I do think that they included a track from an earlier Phantasy Star title called Weird Night, and it was also played during Halloween. Weird Night has more of those edgy electronic noises that I really like, and it's got those heavily distorted lyrics that are so edgy. I can't tell what it's saying, but I know I love it. On a side note, something I'm a little bit disappointed about is the fact that Phantasy Star Universe Clementine, the private server, is having an anniversary event right now instead of the Halloween event. Pat yourself on the back, good job, but I think you're taking an L with this one. Seeing Floor 4 so dead just reminds me that this game died years ago. I don't really know why Sega has the secret sauce that I desire for Halloween times, but they definitely make it the way I likes it. I hope that you like this very heavily opinionated video. I was just sharing some of the things that I like about Sega and how their music lifts my spirits for Halloween. I just want to say thanks for watching.